This is the plaintiff, Claudia Anderson. She says she was leaving her building with her little Yorkie, and next thing she knows, the defendant's vicious beast of a dog grabs her Yorkie in its mouth and starts shaking it violently. The defendant's unleashed dog killed her Yorkie. Her family's devastated, and she's suing the uncaring, unsympathetic defendant for the state max of $5,000. This is the defendant, Joanna Despinas. She says her pit bull puppy was on her side of the fence, and the plaintiff's feisty, barking dog antagonized her dog, and there was a fight between the fence. The plaintiff's dog wasn't on a leash. It approached her fence, and she feels she's not responsible for buying the plaintiff a new dog when her dog was an old dog and didn't have much longer to live anyway. She's accused of not mending fences.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant's pit bull viciously attacked and killed her Yorkie. But the defendant says the plaintiff's dog was antagonistic and was so old it would have died soon anyway. It's the case of Old York, Old York.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Claudia Anderson?
Yes.
You are suing Johanna Despinas?
Yes.
For $5,000, $650 of it, the cost of a new dog, plus dog supplies, plus lost work, plus emotional distress because her dog killed your dog, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
First of all, start the story. I had Coco for the last 9 to 10 years. She was a runt. Her mother didn't take to the dog. I literally had to nurse the dog, bottle feed the dog, because the mother wouldn't take care of it. We had the dog. We was Saturday morning, 10:3:15. We going to take my son to football practice. We come down the step. We didn't see the dog in the fence and the gate. So when we came down the steps, my dog started barking. Her dog ran up to my side of the fence, snatched my dog in.
Okay, okay, but hold on, because you come down the stairs, and where are the stairs in relation to, quote, the fence you're talking about?
Right next to each other.
Does anybody have a picture of this?
Yes, I do.
Okay, can I see it? And where does it lead to? Is there a building door that's inside of there?
The building door, when you walk out of the building, the gate is right there.
Okay, let me see it. Maybe I'll have a better idea once I see the picture. Okay, so these are the steps that you walked down by, and then that's where the dog was?
Yes.
All right, and then this grassy area is used for what purpose in that building?
I don't know. They just have grass there because there's a few of them on each side of every building.
Does the pedestrian gate work? Does it lock and unlock?
It comes up, but it doesn't lock.
Doesn't latch?
No, ma'am.
All right, so you're walking down here, and
I'm walking down them stairs.
And your dog is on a leash.
Yes.
But
when I hit the bottom,
had you ever seen that dog in there or other dogs?
I didn't even pay it. Have I seen? No, I haven't seen.
That dog or any other dogs in there?
In there, no.
Okay. You're walking down, and
my dog barked.
And what did her dog do?
He stuck his head out the gate and snatched my dog in and just put it in the mouth and mauled it.
What? Your son was with you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is this your son?
Yes.
I'm sorry, darling. Were you with her too?
Yes.
Who are you?
I was at work at the time.
All right. The death of a pet is a very difficult thing. Dying is part of living, especially when it comes to pets, which is a short-lived love. But were you present when it happened or no?
No, I came after.
Who was present?
My stepfather.
Can you please come up? What kind? First, let me ask you, what kind of dog is this?
A pit bull mix.
Of course. All right. So, was your dog on a leash?
My dog? No, my dog in the gate.
Let me see your pictures. So the dog was not on a leash, right?
No.
What gives you the right, though, to have a pit bull loose there without a leash?
When we walk out with the dog, we had the leash. We put the dog inside the gate and took the leash off so she's able to use the bathroom.
What? She can use the bathroom with the leash on. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I understand that, but we put her in the gate and closed the gate.
Okay, but according to her, the gate doesn't latch, closed.
But it's still closed.
Okay, I don't understand. There's a thing that goes like this, and then it goes here, and it catches, or can I just touch it, if I kick it, give it a little kick, will it open?
Yes.
Yeah, so can your dog, if it gets away from you because it's not on a leash and it wants to get to the Yorkie, right? So are you picking up what I'm putting down, that you don't have a right to do what you were doing? You know, the idea is you're supposed to have control of your dog. And when you have a dog like a pit bull, they have a certain innate tendency that's their nature, okay? That's where the problem lies. What did you do when the dog grabbed the Yorkie and yanked it?
He don't grab it. He just one in the gate. So that's why my dog, fight with the little dog. That's why,
Because that dog had the audacity to go where your dog decided to be by going under the gate?
Yeah.
Okay. You get involved. Were you in the apartment?
I came afterwards when the dog was still alive.
Oh, so what happened?
He called me. I came outside immediately, and when I came outside, it was her son, and her daughter. And I told Poppy to go get his car. So while she had the dog in the blanket, I was trying to keep her.
Where'd the blanket come from?
I'm not sure. I guess her daughter came down afterwards.
Okay. Do you have a picture of the dog?
Yes, I
Can I
do.
see it? Did you see a leash on the dog?
No,
Okay. Meaning you didn't see it, or you know it wasn't there?
it wasn't there. She had the dog in the blanket with no leash.
Oh, it came down a while later. I don't know. When were these pictures taken?
That was 2 days before it happened.
Okay.
I just wanted to bring you the recent.
This is at the vet?
Yes.
What is this a picture of?
Coco in the coffin.
Did you take the dog to the vet with her?
Yes. While he got his car, we went. Her daughter sent us to a destination. We went to the animal hospital first.
In his car?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's when the dog passed away when we arrived, and we paid for the bill for that vet.
Let me see your bills. Now, at some point, you did feel bad. I mean, you got in the car, you took her to the vet,
Yes.
you paid for the bills that day, and you felt bad, and so you offered to her what?
A Pomeranian dog.
Not your Pomeranian.
No.
Right, a different Pomeranian.
Yes, a free Pomeranian dog.
A free
And-
Pomeranian dog that was how old?
One.
One?
Yeah.
And had she said yes?
No, she denied it. She said she didn't want the dog because it wasn't a baby. Because that's how she got Coco.
Because it wasn't a baby.
Yeah.
Right. What did you end up doing?
What do you mean?
After the dog passed away, did you buy another dog?
The same day my son went and purchased the dog. My oldest son.
Oh, gotcha.
Can I elaborate on her
Yes.
story, ma'am?
Yeah.
My dog never went into the gate. I did not see the dog. If you see the stairs, I walked down.
Was your dog on a leash?
Yes, ma'am. And they gave me the leash with
Who's they?
the vet that when they did the CPR because they tried to revive her, they had to take the leash off of her and her raincoat off of her.
Come on up.
So, are pit bulls more aggressive than other dogs? What do you think?
I don't think so. I think it depends on the trainer. Whoever.
You think it's the person? Pit bulls more aggressive?
No, I agree. It's a trainer. They get a bad rap. But.
Well, why are there so many pit bull attacks then? Why are there so many pit bull attacks?
I think it's the way they're raised, actually.
God, you look like Selena Gomez.
She just got that. She just got that.
God, going inside. Oh my God, in The Big Short, she was so good going inside the courtroom.
If you don't remember, just tell me you don't remember. Do you know whether your dog was on a leash or not?
My dog was on a leash
How are you so sure?
because I saw when my mom put the leash on upstairs.
Okay.
And I never walk my dog without a leash because she barks. I just have a
Why
few.
would she have to pay supplies for a new dog?
Because I'm looking at the fact that I had to buy the new
Why
dog.
did you had a dog and you had supplies if you want fresh
Yeah, but
supplies?
they're all pink. If I could show you, everything in my
Oh, and
bag
they
is
need to
pink.
be blue now?
Yeah, because it was a boy dog that he purchased.
Can I see the receipt? Did you hand me the receipt for the?
I had you a
did.
few receipts
Yep, got
that
it.
for purchases. I didn't have the rest of them, like for his dog leash and things like that. And the other
And you're also
bills.
suing for $653 for the price of the dog and almost $600 for 3 days of lost work.
Yeah, I will make 22 hours, $22.45 an hour, and I'm a full-timer, 8.5 hours for 3 days. That was that.
Why did you miss work for 3 days?
First of all, when I would drop my son off, I supposed to have went into work, and I couldn't. I just couldn't go. And then I had to go and file to appear in court, and then for today.
You can't make a $653 lawsuit into a $5,000 lawsuit that way by claiming lost work. That's not a compensable expense. What you have is whether you love your dog like a daughter or not is not relevant to the law. It's property. So the issue is that somebody, if I believe the way you say it happened, that somebody damaged your property. What you don't get emotional distress because, you just don't. It's not how we deal with lost pets, even though I know it's very emotional distressing. Emotional distress is for a different type of case. It's not for property damage. So I'm sorry to explain it to you in that hard, cold reality, but that's how it is. Because otherwise every pet case would then be a $5,000 case, depending on how much you love your pet. I believe that your dog was on a leash. I believe that he didn't have control of the dog. And I'm going to order them to pay the $653.25 that the new dog cost. They've already paid all the medicals of the prior dog. And I'm talking. Do you both hear me talking? And your court costs, of course. Verdicts for the plaintiff. Good luck, folks.
Yeah, the defendant's right here. Come on out here. What about this case?
She's a liar. She didn't even give me yes. We did have an agreement that I was gonna give her $400 and $200 per month, but she went right away, signed up for the suing papers, and she didn't tell me nothing.
Come over here. Put yourself in her shoes, and imagine your dog being shaken and killed by another person's dog. How would you feel? If you
we felt bad. That's why we offered money in the first place. I offered her $400. She went, even despite she.
Is this ever going to happen again?
No.
Are you sure?
If she don't, it's her fault. Her dog died.
Head right out. Head right out. No sympathy, she says. Okay. No sympathy for what happened is what she says on the way out. What's going through your mind here?
I just want people to know that you gotta have your dog on a leash. At the end of the day, your dog, your animals are like family members.
What was it like for you to go through this thing?
I knew that dog since I was a baby. I had her since I was like a child.
Well, you understand the law, that you have to swallow the fact that, pain and suffering or all that stuff isn't part of one of these dog cases. Hard to swallow that?
Yes, but justice has been served.
Mm-hmm. Harvey?
Okay, the judge mentioned property damage here. Dogs are considered property under the law, which I think is crazy.